Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday, December 21st. I'm Barry Fair. Welcome to the final Tuesday edition of the Summer Wraps, the Daily Wraps, and I hope that you enjoy this video. And 2021 has been a topsy-turvy year. And I hope that you all have a wonderful evening, and I will get back to you at the end of the show. So, like always, I hope that you enjoy the following video that I am about to present. So, here is episode 317. Here it is. Well, good morning everybody. It's come to that time of the week, and unfortunately, sadly, it is time to announce that it is the last Tuesday Wrap Care for 2021, and my word, how 12 months have gone very, very quickly here. Well, this morning we're going to reflect on the year that was. And 2021 began when the Northern Beaches was in lockdown. Now, just to give you a recap of how 2020 ended and 2021 began, let me take you back to where 2020 ended and 2021 began. Well, on the 17th of December, which was last year, on Thursday, the Northern Beaches had 17 active cases in the Northern Beaches in the suburb of Avalon. Now, this began at the Avalon RSL Club, where a gig took place a couple of days beforehand. And through Christmas into absolute chaos, and people had to cancel their plans, and Christmas was ruined for everybody. And to tell us more about that, for the final time this year, joining me in the studio, it's a very good morning and Merry Christmas to Kate Bubbles.
Good morning and Merry Christmas, Barry, and all the viewers out there. Yeah, it's great to be last one for the year. A bit sad, but great to be going on holidays, hey.
Yeah, but we will be back with you on the 11th of January again. So it's only 2 weeks. Now, the Northern Beaches went into lockdown pretty much of that night. Okay, and it was my last day, the day of the Christmas party, and we did a version of We Are the World by Michael Jackson. Now you've heard of the song USA for Africa, the song from 1985. We did that version. Unfortunately, I do not have it here on the computer to play for you, but 2020 ended with the lockdown and Christmas plans being put in jeopardy and cancelled, and everybody just had to be locked down in their homes. Here's Kate for her opening sequence on this.
Yeah, so that was unfortunate after people being locked down through 2020, and then we finally felt like we're free, and some other people in Northern Beaches had some cases and had to be locked down again for Christmas, which isn't good at all.
So it was a very frustrating time, but we emerged from lockdown in 2021 for a couple of months, but unfortunately on the 16th of June, the Bondi cluster started. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, so COVID was still always around, and then it just picked up a little bit with the variant, and lockdown had to happen again.
And we got out of lockdown in October, but unfortunately, I'm going to say it again this morning on the show, cases went pop, 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 like balloons popping all over the place now. This is not a good time to be talking about this, but unfortunately this is a worrying time. So I think Christmas for some people may be in jeopardy. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, so post-lockdown, people are getting out and about and getting to go places. There were cases popping up everywhere, still is today, lots more. So might put people's Christmas plans up in the air. Don't know if they can go if there's lots of COVID cases and they don't want to get their family sick as well.
So if you haven't got your jab, now is the time to go and get it. Please do go and get it. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, and if you've got your double vax, I think after 5 months now, they're saying you can get your booster, which is good, especially when cases are rising, to get a boost of the vaccine.
So, we know 2021 has been absolutely frustrating and daunting for some people. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it's frustrating when they've been in lockdown for such a long time and you thought you're free, but then you're back at home, stuck in your house, not being able to go see your family or friends or go overseas. People have family there. It's been really a tough time for a lot of people.
So, please do take it easy during this difficult time. We know it's frustrating, but one thing we would like to say on the show today is do not get angry, do not get frustrated. Talk to someone about how you feel. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, we're all going through this together. COVID's happening all over the world, so everyone's going through it. So you can talk to anyone and they can understand.
So don't just think there is no one in this world that you can talk to, because Kate and I on the show today don't believe in that. Here she is.
Yeah, there's always someone you can talk to. Even if you don't know them personally, you can ring up, there's call places you can call up, like Lifeline, or I think there's one called BetterHelp that can talk to someone, talk through your problems, and they can help you.
So don't just not pick up the phone and call someone. Even write down in a diary about how you felt. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, writing in a diary can help you process your emotions and think about it, and something you think might be really worrying to you and concerning. If you write it down and reflect on it, it might not be so bad.
So the more you talk about your emotions and get them out, either verbally or on paper, then people may be able to help you through the difficult times. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, people don't want to see you going through tough times, and they're always willing to help and try to make you feel better and get you out of that tough situation if they can.
Okay, say for example, if I was here today and feeling sad, I think Kate would sit me down and help me to cope. Here she is.
Yeah, I don't want to see Barry being sad, so maybe we'll have a chat, or there's other things that might make you feel better. We could have a cup of tea, watch something, just trying to improve your day. Yeah, you always can talk to me, Barry.
That's just an example. But don't ever keep anything inside the bottle. Unscrew the lid. Okay, please talk to someone, let them know how you feel, how you have felt. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, so if you keep all your feelings locked away inside, it keeps building and building, one day you might just explode and can't cope with it all. So try and let little bits out, talk to people, write in journals, do things you can to make yourself feel good and let it out.
So at 21 past 9, okay, we've started the show with all of this. So we know it's coming up to Christmas, but guys, don't just get down on your knees with tears streaming down your face. Please don't do that. Here's Kate.
Yeah, you might be upset and it's Christmas time, but yeah, remember always looking after yourself and talk to people. People are there if you need support.
So get on the phone, write in a diary, write a letter. Here's Kate now.
And yeah, you can do all those things, talk to people and then just let them know what your feelings are and what you're feeling, and they're more than happy to help you through it if they can.
Because if you bottle it up like we've said on the show, the contents will become really stale and it won't taste nice. It's like putting stale tomato sauce on an Aussie favourite, the meat pie. Here's Kate.
Yeah, that's no good. You don't want stale things happening inside you or on your food. Yeah, so got to deal with it before it goes too stale.
And then you will be crying all morning, noon and night. Here's Kate.
Yeah, so you've got to let your feelings be heard, or you might be crying and upset and not want to do anything. You want to be happy around this time.
And you might be, and another important thing, please don't take your anger out on someone because they're trying to help you. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, don't take your anger out on anyone. Always speak to people with kindness and respect, and even though you might be feeling those things, no reason to get angry at others.
And if they're trying to offer you suggestions or make suggestions, don't go no. And say, I don't want anything to do with it. Now that's an example. Don't raise your voice. don't turn the volume up. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, you've got to listen to what other people's advice might be and what they have to say. You don't always have to do what they say, but just listen to them and just think about it on your own. You don't have to yell at them if you don't like their ideas.
Just say, I don't like what you're suggesting or saying. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, you could say something like, oh, thank you for that advice, but I don't think I will do that, or I don't like to do that.
Like say, thanks but no thanks.
Yeah.
But remember, viewers, it is nice to be nice. Here's Kate. Here's Kate.
Yeah, it's extremely nice to be nice, and people around you like when you were nice to them. It makes them feel good as well.
So don't be a plonker and take your anger out on someone else. Excuse me. Don't take your anger out on someone else, for goodness sake, and ruin the festive season for them. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, if you take your anger out on someone else, they might be going through their own things and have emotions that they haven't expressed yet, so it might make them feel even worse. So you just got to be nice to everyone.
So, if you feel yourself getting uptight, go out of the room, get some nice fresh air, take a few deep breaths, and that's all you've got to do. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, there's different strategies you can have if you're feeling like that. Yeah, go for a walk, have some fresh air, have a cool drink, and just relax. Make you feel better.
And listen to a good radio station too. Here's Kate.
Yeah, listening to your favourite presenters or some songs that you really like might help you calm yourself down and enjoy your day.
And get a good night's sleep. Don't just lie in bed tossing and turning, worrying about what tomorrow will bring, because you are making the situation worse. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, sleep is really important for your emotions and your mood. If you'll be extra grumpy if you didn't get enough sleep. So try not to worry about things that are going to happen. You can think about that while they're happening. Just get a good night's sleep.
And this is why your stomach churns. Because your stomach is going like a washing machine. Like a mixing, like an electric mixer. Mixing all your emotions in. Here's my offside.
Yeah, everything's connected. When you're worried about something, it might make you not sleep, might make your tummy feel all weird, you might not feel right. So yeah, trying to take care of your health will help overall your moods and help your body.
And like, if you feel you've got to visit somewhere, just get up and do it. Because if I used to get stressed all the time, and then, oh no, that was not good. So guys, we know 2021 has been an absolute roller coaster with lockdowns and things like that. But guys, you have to remember that it is nearly the end of 2021. Okay? 2022 is just around the corner. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So, it is the dawn of the new year. So, please, guys, don't bring in 2022 with what has happened now. Let's focus on the future not the past. Here's Kate.
Yeah, if you've had a bit of a rough year or a couple of years, next year is going to happen in about 2 weeks, so it can be a fresh start and you can start anew and maybe it'll be the best year ever.
So don't just sit there and go and feel like there's no tomorrow, because Kate and I don't believe in that stuff. Here she is.
Yeah, so don't just sit around and reflect on the bad things. There's lots of good things happening, and then you can make good things in your life happen next year. So you can start to write a plan of what you want to happen and make things the best year.
Because if you sit around, guys, going stompity, stomp, 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 okay, is that going to achieve anything? No. Are you going to get support? No. Is anyone going to pay attention to you? No. So please have a good, positive mental attitude, guys, and think before you speak too, because we know that 2021, like we said, okay, it's been like a washing machine, like clothes being dried in the washing machine, like a ferry going over rough seas, over rough waters. Here's Kate.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a rough year, like lots of things happening that we didn't expect, like going into lockdown for so long and COVID coming back. It's been a rough year, but we can look through the future. So if you're in the rough seas of the year, there might be clear water ahead and smooth sailing for next year, hopefully.
So some days are good and some days not so good. Here's Kate.
Yeah, so if you have a bad day, you can just always think that was just a day. Hopefully tomorrow will be better, and just try and stay positive, and positive things will happen to you.
But remember, as we close the first segment of our final show today, really think about your words, your reactions, and your responsibilities. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, think about how you're treating other people, and are you being respectful and kind to them, or are you being really angry and raising your voice and being annoyed at everyone? You can act positively and positive things will happen.
Well, it's coming up to 28 minutes to 10 now. It's time for a break, and we'll come back to you at 10 o'clock. You're watching the final edition of the Daily Wraps for 2021. This is episode 317 now. I'm Barry here with Kate Bobbis. It's Tuesday, December 21. Back with you at 10 o'clock. Now we'd like to talk about how 2021 has gone. Well, we've already covered that. Now we're coming into the closing segment and all of that. But before we introduce our special guest for the last time this year, I would just like to take the opportunity of wishing you viewers a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year, but I will say it at the end of today's show, the last one. So, how has 2021 gone for you? Well, We'd like to hear about it from you this morning. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, so 2021 has been a bit of a wild year. We didn't expect COVID to come back and to be in lockdown. So there's been some negative times and people have been a bit down, but there's been lots of positives throughout the year as well. And we'd like to hear about your year.
Well, 2021 for me ended has started on a bit of a rocky road, but did I go stomp? Of course I did. Because is that the way to go? Of course it's not. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, stomping around and getting angry about your situation doesn't do anything, does it? You've got to stay positive and think about the good things that you can do.
And like we've said, I can't write things down in a diary, tell someone how you felt, and that. Well, the time is coming up to 25 minutes to 11 here. Continuing on, okay, things you can do if you find yourself getting uptight. Get up, take a deep breath, go for a walk, take the dogs out for a walk, get some takeaway. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, there's lots of things you can do if you're feeling a bit down and you're just laying in bed. Better to get up, go for a walk, get some sunlight. Take the dog for a walk, go to a park, and get nice things like takeaway or watch a movie. Lots of things you can do to make yourself feel better.
So don't just sit there in your home and think that there's nothing that you can do when there is. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, there's lots of things you can do even at home, like gardening or do some puzzles or chat with some people that you're in your house or do some cooking.
So you can make up a lot of healthy things, guys, like your salads, your sandwiches, your cakes and your slices. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, throughout the year, Barry shared lots of different yummy recipes that you could try. So you could always try those or look things up online or make things that you make up yourself. It's pretty easy with cooking.
So we know that 2021 has been frustrating, but like we've said this morning on the show, please do not bottle anything up, because if you do that, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to make the situation even worse. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, bottling things up is no good. All the negative emotions, it's good to let them out. And as you've said, write in a journal, talk to some friends. There's ways you can deal with that and not bottle everything up so that you might explode.
So don't just go and then wait for the balloon to go and then wait for it to go pop really loudly. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, you don't want to get to that point where the balloon pops and all your emotions are everywhere. You want to try and deal with it when it's a bit more minimal so that it doesn't build up as much.
So please, guys, don't keep anything in. Please don't do that. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, don't keep it all in. It's good to always talk to people and get things out and make yourself feel better, not battling it all up.
And I will just straighten my hat just a moment. Well, there we are. You can see the ho, ho, ho now. So, guys, please don't keep anything in. Okay, because you're not doing any favors, and the only way you can prevent yourself from getting upset and tight is by writing things down in a diary, talking to people, interviewing people like we did a few months back, getting their opinion on how 2021 has gone for them. Okay, not just you. Interview your next door neighbor. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, there's plenty of people you can talk to and get their opinions on how their year's gone and share in the year, because yeah, people might be having tough years as well, and you can share and connect with them on that.
And be polite about it too. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, always be polite to people and listen to them and be respectful, and they'll treat you the same, hopefully, and be nice.
Well, now it is time to draw 2021 to a close. The last thing on this segment about 2021 is a big storm that whipped up on the northern beaches on Sunday. What a mess. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, there was a big storm. Another staff member here who lives nearby was showing me photos yesterday, and there's roofs that caved in and trees had fallen down. It was a big storm that had come through.
Now, preparing for a storm. Before the storm arrives, make sure that you've got a torch with spare batteries in case you have a blackout. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, it's good to be prepared just in case there might be an unexpected blackout. So you have torches, batteries, even if candles and a lighter could be helpful. Just something so you're prepared.
But make sure you keep the candles out of the reach of children. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful with candles. No children or like pets that could knock them over, and always remember to blow them out if you're leaving the room.
And don't go out if it's too dangerous. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, when there's a storm happening, it doesn't matter where you need to be. It might be best to stay indoors. If there's hail or wind, it could be very dangerous to go outside.
And a woman was killed on Sunday after a tree branch fell on her at Narrabeen. Very sad indeed. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's no good at all. So yeah, try and be as safe as possible in the storm, because you never know, branches might fall.
And be prepared to have buckets in case the water seeps in through the windows or through the ceiling. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, there might be some leaks, so yeah, good to have buckets prepared just in case your ceiling starts leaking or some comes from somewhere else.
And I have gum boots handy.
Yeah, that's helpful too, so you don't get all wet. Gum boots and help you through the storm. Maybe even some rain gear if you have to go out. Be good.
And make sure you pack all your things in a box before the storm approaches, and keep warnings from the State Emergency Service. Here's Kate now.
Yeah, if the storm gets really bad, they might send you messages and to like get out as if you can. So yeah, get your things and get out of there to safety if you need to.
And get out of there as quickly as possible, because if you get from the SES telling you to evacuate, go. here's my operator.
Yeah, if someone's coming to your door and telling you to evacuate, go immediately. There's nothing, you might like some of the things that are in your house and you want to take everything with you, but there's nothing more important than your life. So get out of there quickly.
So now, as 2021 draws to a close, let's focus on 2022. What are your future plans for the new year? Here's Kate now.
Yeah, so I don't really know what my plans are. I'm going to come back to Cass in the new year and keep working here. And I also teach drama, so probably do that as well. I'm not sure on my classes yet, but yeah, hopefully get to see more of my friends and family in the new year, and we don't have to be locked down as much.
And after the break, we have our special guest from last week, Cash. But before that, let's have a cup of tea, and then we will bring Cash in, and then that's a wrap. You've been watching the final edition of the Daily Wraps. The closing, the interview with Kat, and the closing segment is coming up after the break. Well, good morning and welcome to the last part of our last show for the year. Well, for 2 weeks anyway. I have a special guest with me from last week, and it's Cass. Good morning to you. Thanks for coming on the show. Well, Cass, what has it been like to work at Syntype so far?
It's been really good. I've loved getting to know everyone. There's lots of really amazing people that work here, but there's also lots of really amazing people that come here, like Baz. And so it's been really lovely coming in to work every day and getting to spend time with everyone.
So what we'd like to ask you, Cass, what are you going to do when we are not open?
Well, I'm going to sleep in.
And same here, because I'll be doing a fair bit of that, because I've been getting up at 6:30 every day to
Yes.
come here to bring the show. So it's a lot of hard work.
Yeah. Well, definitely. What's up, Mark?
I'm for that. So, Cass, what has been the highlight of working here?
Oh, definitely getting to know you, Baz.
Any other highlights?
I've really enjoyed the music program and learning to play bocce. That's been very cool. I really like playing bocce with everyone, and then getting to go and do outings. That's another highlight.
Have you been able to drive the bus yet?
I certainly have been able to drive the bus. Quite like driving the bus.
So maybe before I leave, maybe I could come out and see how your driving is.
That would be excellent. I would welcome you checking on my driving.
But I'm not going to say anything more about that, because if I haven't seen it, I can't comment on it. So
Well, I haven't hit anything yet, so that's a good sign.
and down the, have you had any lowlights of coming here?
Not really. Been a few times when someone I've been working with hasn't been feeling so well, or they've been a bit sad, and that's sad, because like to help people and like to, you know, help them enjoy themselves. So I'm always a bit sad when someone's not feeling their best, but we all have days like that.
So, as 2021 draws to a close, are you really looking forward to not having to pack school lunches for 6 weeks?
Oh, absolutely. No school lunches, no notes about homework or assignments, no trying to make people do their homework, no dragging children to and from a gazillion activities, because my girls also do a gazillion things after school. So it's nice not to have to run around doing that.
So, are the kids going to go, Mum, can we do this or do that?
They certainly are. And most of the time the answer is yes, because they're old enough now that most of the time they can get themselves to their friends' houses. But yes, there'll be a fair bit of, you know, Mum, can I go over to my friend's house? I think my middle daughter has gone to the beach today.
Which brings me on nicely to the subject of the beach now. Make sure you slip, slop and slap out there, people.
Absolutely. Do you know, yesterday I went to the gym in the evening,
Yep.
and there's a dance studio across the way. So there was a lot of people running around last night with skimpy tops and stuff on, workout gear, and they were all red. Like, everyone I saw was burnt. They'd all gone to the beach on the weekend and got burnt.
So what we'd like to close this interview with and this segment with is, for goodness sake, people, don't end up like a kilo of tomatoes in the fruit and vegetable shop. We don't want to hear about that. Wear a good sunscreen too if you're out and about.
Absolutely.
And wear some comfortable footwear too. Like sandals or thongs, but if you're home, just kick back and relax and enjoy the Christmas festivities. I know I will. And Cass, as always, thank you for coming on the last show. Well, not the last show, but the last show for 2 weeks. Because I'm not going to say the final show of the year, because it's already, the 10th of January is going to come around like,
Yep.
and before I know it, I'll be back here saying, welcome to the first show of 2022. So I'm Cass. It has been a pleasure to work with you over the past couple of months. Anything you'd like to say to the viewers?
Just wishing everyone a very merry, happy and safe Christmas. And here's to 2022, and be kind.
And like I said on many of the episodes we brought to you, it is nice to be nice.
Absolutely.
And if you've got a problem, please do sort it out. Don't turn the volume up on your voice. Take the person out somewhere, tell them what they've done wrong. Okay, but don't ever sterilize your child, because that is old school now. Talk to them about what they've done and the consequences, and as a parent, please do tell them, the kids, that you care about them.
Absolutely, Baz. Great advice.
And if you are if you are planning on having a drink, please do not drive. Get a cab or get Uber. And Cass, thank you for coming on the show.
My pleasure, Baz.
And there she is, the one and only Cass. Well, that brings to an end our final edition of the Daily Wraps here at St. Times Community Access Service for 2021. A special thanks to everyone for tuning in here on Tuesday morning. I've had a lot of fun bringing the show to you, and I've had a great privilege of bringing the show to you with lots of important issues that matter not only to me but everyone around Australia. And the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, you know what it is. The 3 donuts, as I call them, 000. Please do not make a prank phone call to that final number. Save it for emergencies, guys and girls. And parents, teach your kids to use 000 the right way as well. Don't encourage them to make a stupid prank 000 call. And with the Christmas not too far off now and New Year, 000 will be swamped with calls with people having too much to drink over the festive season. People going bang into one another and things like that. So the wrong call could cost someone their life and have a good valid reason for wanting to use that number. And if you're writing down, ring Lifeline 2131114 is the number to call if you need them. And writing things down in a diary too, guys, because that is important. So it is time to draw episode 317 to a close now. Thanks for your company throughout this year, and we will see you back here on Tuesday the 11th of January to bring you what all again was part of the year, and to Cass and her family and friends, a Merry Christmas, and Maya, a Merry Christmas to you, and a Merry Christmas to all of the viewers out there. So, thanks for your company throughout 2021, and remember, if you haven't had your jab yet, please do go and get it and cancel any social big gatherings. Only go out if you need to, but if you don't, just chill out with a movie, eat the leftovers from Christmas, cook up something delicious, and so on. So, for the final time this year, I'm Barry Fair alongside Kate Bobbers, and my special guest in the studio being Cass. Thank you to both of you, and have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you back here Tuesday the 11th of January, 9:30 in the morning, to bring you it all again. So stay safe, everyone, and bye-bye from the last edition of the Daily Wraps for this year. as 2021 draws to a close, let's not focus on what is happening now. Let's try and get on with it and focus on the 2022 book. Think positive, guys. You will get there, and that's where we must close the show now. So, bye-bye to everyone. Thank you, everyone, and thanks for having me here this year. It's been an absolute honor and pleasure to bring you the show. So, from Kate Bovis, myself, Cass and Maya, Merry Christmas to you all, and stay safe, everyone. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy and safe New Year. Bye-bye, everyone, and thanks for watching. See you in 2022 here at Teen Times. Bye-bye. Well, that's it for 2021 on the normal daily wraps. But don't worry, I will be back with you in the summer series in the holidays to bring you the highlights of 2021 and things like that. So don't be sad, viewers, because I've got 2 weeks of fun videos to bring you some new topics in Christmas and the New Year too. So that's all from the normal daily wraps, and this has been episode 317. Episode 318 will be coming up in the new year, but that's all I've got for you this year. You take care, and I will see you next year on the 11th of January to kick it off again. So from me, have a Merry Christmas.